Google hires 4chan founder Chris Poole. Apple shuts down the first legitimate OS X ransomware. Lyft now allows third-party devs to build on its platform, and more. It's Monday, March 7th, and this is Crunch Report, presented by Toyota. Hey everybody, happy Monday! So Google Plus, do you still use it? It was Google's foray into social, and despite having some diehard fans and users, you know who you are, the service never really caught on a Facebook level. So it's interesting that Google just hired Chris Poole, aka Moot, aka the founder of 4chan. Moot started 4chan 12 years ago and saw it grow to an image-sharing community with 20 million active users. Now last year, he stepped away from operating 4chan before selling it altogether. Going forward at Google, he'll be working under Google's Bradley Horowitz, the VP of Streams and Photos and Sharing. Very social indeed. Poole says of the move, quote, "When meeting with current and former Googlers, I continually find myself drawn to their intelligence, passion, and enthusiasm, as well as a universal desire to share it with others. I'm also impressed by Google's commitment to enabling these same talented people to tackle some of the world's most interesting and important problems." Well, Uber opened its API to third-party developers more than 18 months ago, and today, Lyft is now allowing third-party developers to build on its platform, starting with Facebook Messenger today. Now, like Uber, Lyft says it's currently working with thousands of developers in various stages on the platform, and a company spokesperson tells TechCrunch's Sarah Burr that the focus will be on messaging, transportation, and international travel, at least to start. Lyft also notes it's rolled out an integration with Citymapper, which is based in London. Even though there aren't current plans to launch Lyft in the UK, Citymapper's app is gaining ground in New York City, which is a target market for Lyft. Speaking of Messenger, Facebook started rolling out a new material design styled version of Messenger on Android to all users today. The updated app now has a bright blue nav bar at the top of the screen with buttons to access chat, groups, settings, etc. There's also a new floating action button that appears at the bottom right corner of the screen. Material design was first introduced by Google back in 2014 to give Android apps a more universal look and feel with bold colors and polished motion graphics and animations and even intentional use of white space. Okay, everybody, we have ourselves a first. Apple has shut down the first fully functional ransomware targeting Macs, which includes malware that encrypts your data on your computer so that you then can't access it, and hackers can demand you pay them in some sort of a digital currency that's hard to trace, in this case, Bitcoin, in order for you to get your files back. Truly ransomware. This particular ransomware is called KeyRanger and was first reported by researchers at Palo Alto Networks, which also noted that Apple revoked the abused certificate that was used in the attack and then updated its built-in anti-malware system, XProtect, with a new signature to protect customers. So they were quick on that one. Another malware app known as FileCoder had been previously discovered, so technically I guess that would be the first, but it was never fully functional. The KeyRanger app itself was, and signed with a valid Mac app development certificate, which is how it got around Apple's gatekeeper protection. Palo Alto Networks believes that this malware is still under development and that attackers may be trying to develop backdoor functionality that would encrypt users' time machine backups as well. If you like cocktails, then you might like Hooch, which is a subscription-based app that gives its members one cocktail every day for $9.99 per month. $9.99 per month, which seems like a great deal, since like one cocktail is usually at least $10 for one drink. So 30 cocktails for the same price. Here's how the model works. Instead of paying thousands of dollars in traditional advertising, a bar in LA or New York, those are the two markets where the service is live, can offer a guest first drink free, with the hope that then they'll be happy and stay and get more drinks, and while they're there, and the bar will still end up ahead. Hooch says that members on average are spending an additional $30 to $40 per visit after receiving that first complimentary round of drinks at Hooch partner bars, and end up to $140 per check at participating restaurants. The company also says users are currently redeeming an average of 16 drinks a month, which is still pretty good engagement even if you're not doing it every day. And even though Hooch is focused on just drinks for now, you could see it expanding into free appetizers at restaurants or room upgrades at hotels. The service is expanding soon to Austin and Miami and is available on iOS and Android. Hey, good news, everybody. You can now sign up for Project Fi, that's Google's first foray into offering its own cell phone service, without an invite. as long as you live in the US anyway. Project Fi launched 10 months ago, but has been invite only until now. Now, anyone in the US can sign right up. Google's also making its Nexus 5X phone available for $199. That's $150 off of the current retail price for the next few months, assuming you also buy and activate Project Fi. As a reminder, Fi runs on T-Mobile and Sprint networks, and customers pay a base fee of $20 per month and then get an additional $10 per gigabyte of data. Now, if you overpay for your data in any given month, the service refunds you the difference. The plan also includes unlimited domestic calls and text, Wi-Fi tethering, 3G data coverage in over 120 countries, and international texts. The biggest Fi issue is it's only supported on Google's own Nexus phones. That's the 6P, 5X, and Nexus 6, plus some LTE-enabled tablets like the LTE versions of the current Nexus tablet lineup, and some modern iPads and Samsung tablets. Still, it's good to have options. And that's the report for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You can find us on iTunes and on YouTube as well. We'll see you tomorrow.